Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page by Common Sense. I try to keep it down and nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Woo! Listeners, discretion is advised. I'm your friendly neighborhood Sexologist. I'm the realest motherfucker on the internet right now. But of course, this is a response video. Every once in a while, I'll just do something different, you know. I'm just trying to do different. I'm about to go to Gambia in August, or most likely September, because I gotta wait for my visa, okay? Yeah, I travel abroad, and I talk about countries as I enter them, and I speak my mind. But of course, I don't hold back on my tongue. I'm a comedian. Please read the description down below before you become a hoe. Please read the description down below before you become a hoe. Alright? Don't be a John Doe. Alright? So let's get on with the video and see what she says. Because most people who speak, like, who are not millennial, who are millennials, usually speak from what they feel, not from what they experience. Okay? And I speak from experience. Please read my description down below and don't become a hoe. Alright, let's get on with the videotape. If you have any comments, questions, or even insults or roast fists, you put it down below. All right.
Hey, how you doing? What makes people cheat? Do they cheat just because they can? Do they cheat because they're out of love with their partners?
Also, her link will be down in the description box as well. So, don't get mad at me. You can watch the video yourself, because I like to talk throughout the video, just to clarify some things up, okay? All right, let's go.
Or what? Now, whatever the reason for cheating may be, I'm going to be telling you in this video the 5 types of women who will cheat on you. Okay. My name is Jessica, and I'm shaking that table. Welcome back. My name is Jessica, and thank you so much for joining my channel. Now, if you like the title and the juice I'm about to give you, please, whatever you do, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, as that helps the video, and share this if you find the video beneficial. So 5 types of women who will cheat on you. Let's list them right here, right now. Woman number 1 is the materialistic woman. Now, such women are quite a lot, actually, in the system. They barely...
It's about 80%. 80% of women will cheat on you due to hypergamy and also materialism. Yes, even my wife, who was a virgin, I knew that she was materialistic. I knew all she wanted to do is get in America. And basically, my Holy Spirit has helped me to protect myself. Now, I get alimony and child support. I got custody of my kids. Oh, okay, let's continue.
Will hardly work for, the stuff that they want, and have hardly worked for the things that they own. And they have this insatiable appetite to just get the finer things in life, no matter what.
Also, women who basically look and try to say they're trying to find a high value man will not be loyal to you. 80% of them. I said 80% of them. Now, as they get older, they have no choice but to be focused on you. All right, but when they're materialistic, and usually like Kevin Simp Samuels is talking to all those women, those type of people, all them women he's talking to are not going to be loyal unless something's wrong. Like something, there got to be something wrong with them for them not to cheat. Either they're getting older, they're hitting the wall. But let's continue.
What? And they don't care who they hurt in the process. These women are highly driven by material things, and all another person.
And 9 times out of 10 is women who cheat 10 times more than men. They're professionals at it. Do you need proof of this? Let's continue.
Has to do is to pretty much flash money before their eyes, or flash that kind of item they're looking for before their eyes, and that's pretty much all it takes for them to cheat, right? And so they may not necessarily be satisfied with you, with what you give, and especially if you're not in a position to give. And so you want to, by all means, avoid women who tend to come across as materialistic, all right? Such women have...
So this is how you test women who are materialistic. By the way, I'm going along with what she's saying. You have to make sure, especially if you're alpha, you're going to be looking at high-hanging fruit. Most women overseas in those developed countries, they're materialistic. I said develop. The key word here is developed, okay? You gotta literally keep them there. You know, you'll notice that, hey, you know, they start asking you for money, okay? They start, you know, yada, yada, yada. You got to give them some proof that you're American, and, you know, they got to give you what you want, okay? But 9 times out of 10, they ain't got nothing else to offer except your body. The best thing to get out of a woman is a child, you know, because her mindset is not going to be right to learn from you. She's going to get tired, okay? I'm just trying to tell you from my experiences, because I've talked to hundreds of women and hundreds of men also as well, testimonials. I went through a lot of shit in my past. Please read my description of who I am. Let's continue on now here. Materialistic women usually have some sort of excuse. Something's wrong with their phone, okay? Something's wrong with them showing their body to you after you showed your body to them first, okay? They're not very complimentative. They'll ask you what your so-called occupation is. They usually don't live with their fathers, okay? And so forth. There's a lot of different things. Please watch my past videos if you want to find out, but I talk about too many things to list. Let's continue on now here.
Very low loyalty and may end up in another man's bed if you're not able to meet their materialistic needs. Don't say you weren't warned. The second type of woman.
Fellow Americans, did you know the Fed has printed more than $6 trillion this year alone? It's a fact. The dollar is losing value. And that's why now, more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. And the only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold. I trust them. I personally have done business with.
Woman I want to talk about today is the woman who just won't stop going on social media apps or dating sites long after you and her have begun dating. Now,
well, this is what I do to counter this, because this has been a problem with women overseas. They have male friends. When I tell them this, you're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices in order to be with me as an alpha. Okay, you have to make sure you make yourself very prominent, and you have to give her proof that you're evidence. Obviously, in American, I have encountered women over in poor countries who literally was super beautiful, and they said to me that means that they're not living in an undeveloped country. They're living in the mid part, just before underdeveloped. And some of these women have confidence within themselves, and I appreciate them having confidence. And I had to reject a few women because they didn't want to follow a procedure. They didn't want to follow orders, okay? And so these women said, okay, I want to make it to America. I want an education. When she's ambitious, she's going to be on dating sites. She's not going to listen to you. Her whole goal is to come to America. She's going to tell you this. Just having a mobile device destroys a woman. Just keep it simple, keep it straight. She's correct. Dating sites. I didn't catch my wife on the dating site because I was monitoring her. Now, don't call me abusive, because I had every right to watch what she's doing behind the scenes and shit. And I let her. I said, go ahead and do what you want to do. But whatever I do, you'll see it too. I don't hide nothing from my ex-wife, okay? But, of course, we're still together in a sense. You know how it works, though. But let's continue on now here. It's not just the dating sites. It's the mobile device. Anything social. It's usually a distraction. She got nothing else better to do. She gets tired of you. Let's continue.
Why do I say this? Now, here's my thing. If a woman has found you as a partner for life, or maybe someone who they're even sort of prospecting, okay, could this be the guy? A lot of women who are worth anything will actually stop looking, really stop looking for other partners out there. And so if you have a girl who, let's say...
See, the thing is that it's different from men, because men don't even try to pursue other women. As I said before, alphas always are upfront about polygyny and virginity. But most beta males, beta alpha males, they don't do that. So I keep telling guys, why don't you just do what I do? Okay? I don't understand why they don't do it, because they can't be alpha. And they thinking being alpha is pimping. And I said, no, that's the negative side of an alpha, you know. But other than that, I don't tell women to go sell their pussy or beat and abuse women. But understand this, men are more loyal to women than women are more loyal to men. This is a fact. This is a fucking fact. And if any women is watching me, you know this is a fact. Because you'll be having a whole bunch of male friends and shit. I could not deal with American women at all. They always got a male friend somewhere. They always got some cousin they got to go to. They always, no, I'm not. Because men don't have as many opposite sex. Even reasonably attractive females on the other side than a female do who's average looking. But other than that, let's continue on with the video.
Is still on Tinder, even after she met you on Tinder, and you guys hooked up, and you've started...
For every female I talk to, you have to cancel. I told him to cancel it. And then once I don't see it's canceled, she'll try to create another account. I'm expecting she'll try to make another account. But I'll take her phone when I meet her, though. She won't have a phone. I allowed my wife to have a phone because my voices told me that, hey, don't control her completely. Just give her all of the privileges that you can give her and let her fuck up on her own. Now she's about to be homeless, and now she's about to lose her job. I got 50% custody, gay peoples. I take advantage of the system in the matriarch. I don't do that. I don't do anything negative. So don't look at me. I'm Jesus, okay? I did warn her, okay? But other than that, let's continue on with the videotape, okay?
Dating and you have a serious relationship and she's still maintaining her Tinder account, perhaps you should find out why. Ask her if she's still looking for another man and if you're not man enough for her, and insist that she, gets off the app. Now, by no means am I saying that every single woman who still has a dating app or visits dating websites even after they met you are definitely going to cheat. But I'm just saying that what is the point of still opening yourself up to all sorts of attention if you have found the man that you want to be with? You catch my drift. So the propensity for a woman to cheat, in my opinion, is higher just because if she fails to remove herself or make her DM too accessible to strangers, then you should know that she's still open, she's still looking, and you might not be the one. You might have placed her on a pedestal that's a little...
Exactly. Everything she's saying is right on the money. But let me tell you something about women, though. Women, basically, when you try to give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And me, my voices told me to bring her back, even though I didn't want to marry, even though I tried to lose my passport, told me you will benefit greatly if she fucks up. And I was like, oh, what's she going to do, put me in jail? kind of close. But when she may have to lie with the justice system, with the white crackers and the motherfucking extortionists in the court, I was really appalled of how the justice system didn't even want to look at evidence at all, because there was no evidence at all as me abusing her at all. So I'm like, oh, hold, wait a minute. So I didn't say nothing. I did get an attorney. My friend paid for it and everything. I just wanted to see. No evidence. Don't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing incriminating. They automatically didn't win against me. I was like, oh, okay, so that's how it works. Now it's time for you guys to flip the role. So if you get tired of a female, call the courts. Call the matriarch. Start taking your account and say, you are unhappy, right? Did you check behind her and shit? If she says, no, you can't dig in my business, get a divorce. Start making initiative moves. Make the moves. And women will start to lose, right? You can't allow women to hustle you and shit, right? Other than that, that's all I got to say about that. Let's continue on with the video. So far, this video is pretty good.
Too high for her at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying go snooping on her phone, but you definitely need to open that conversation and see where her mind is at when it comes to things like that. Dating apps, people sliding into her DM. What does she say to them? What does she do? Does she encourage them? That kind of thing. Yeah. When a woman is really serious with you, she doesn't take other people seriously, and for that matter, does not engage a lot of the...
And as I said before, always test the female out. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I've tested my ex-wife out before I brought her to America. So don't even try to come up off of me. Then I said, yeah, she passed the test when me talking to my other hoes. She passed the test when it comes down to loyalty. She passed the test when it comes down to listening to other people. Yeah, she passed all that shit. But it was a facade. You get what I'm saying? It's a facade. All right, let's continue.
People who slide into her DMs or engage her on dating apps. In fact, I know people who straight out just delete it, stop using it because they found the man that they love. Type 3. Now, she's the type...
I'm about to blow your mind. This is going to be a bit controversial, but it has some really important lessons. You might have heard the fact that bacteria and probiotics are the essence of life, and without them you would die pretty early in life. But here's what I mean. Your body's made up of approximately 10 trillion...
type of woman that I call an unapologetic flirt. Now listen, I know there are a lot of women out there who...
I call it eyeballing. I call it like whistle calling. Okay, it's like her eyes is whistling, or she gets the signal, because guys know when a female likes them. Guys know when a female likes them, especially unless they're a virgin or some shit and they been living under a rock or some shit like that. But other than that, there's girls that I used to deal with in the past, in my early days, before I became a gigolo, ex-gigolo and shit, that would flirt around me. I'm like, I thought this bitch liked me, so I just stopped feeling validated. I stopped wanting and seeking validation from hoes. Pimps always told me, 80% to 90% women are hoes. You just got to know what makes her, pull, what she's attracted to. You just got to talk to her on the side to give her anything she wants. What do you want? What do you want for me to check that pussy? Okay, it's so easy to get into a woman's mind. But other than that, let's continue on with the videotape.
In fact, it's not just even a woman thing. There are people out there who just love the attention they get when they flirt with people, all right? It can be playful, but my thing is, where do you draw the line? Like, at what point does it stop being playful, and do they start to actually engage other people? Maybe when you were single, maybe when she was single, she was flirting. Okay, because she's trying to find her a man, right? But now that you're in her life, what's her excuse for flirting with other people? And how disrespectful can it be if she's flirting right in front of you? You go out for an event, there she is, rubbing guys' cheeks and doing all sorts of things to draw attention to herself. When a woman is taken, she cuts down or totally eliminates flirting from her life. Not to say that every occasional flirting once in a while is still a dangerous sign. It could be completely harmless. But all I'm saying is, if she has...
No, flirting is not allowed. All right? You don't flirt. Alphas don't deal with flirting, okay? All right? Okay. Any type of flirting. Eyeball, once you see it one time, these times are you move on. Don't do nothing. Just don't say nothing. Okay, you know deep down inside. Don't make assumptions now. I know most of you are not psychologists like I am. I don't have problems with women. I said, I don't ask her a question if she was flirting. All right, I just do it in reverse. I use reverse psychology and wish she would say something. If she doesn't say nothing, then virginity is on. And I highly doubt that she'll be able to get with any man, especially if she's living in an underdeveloped country. But that's what my next step is. All right, let's continue.
Around you, and she thinks that you are the guy of her dreams. She's not going to be flirting with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, right?
That's an old term.
It's really disrespectful, and it doesn't send the right message to the people in your circles who are observing her. All right, so imagine you go for a party with all.
Well, I just realized that when she talks very slowly, okay? Very clear, okay? She lacks the experience, but she's just going on other people's knowledge and testimonials and stories, but it's okay. But other than that, let's continue, because I got my little, 5 types of women that cheat. I made too many videos about it, okay? And it's much more concise than this, but other than that, I'm just doing response video, okay? Don't pull on me. Don't pull my collar now here, right? All right, let's continue.
All your other friends and their girlfriends.
All right,
and then it's only your girlfriend
Common
flirting
knowledge.
with all the other guys in the room.
Okay.
What does it say to you? How does it make you feel? You're insecure. It's just a matter of time that if sister doesn't put a stop to it, some guy is actually going to lead her on, and then the worst could possibly happen. So be careful of the unapologetic flirt. Type of woman number 4. The woman who never shows you off. Yeah, she hides.
The thing is that in underdeveloped, let me tell you something here. In underdeveloped country, they have to be trained to do this. Most women, and actually most people, are not good at showing you off. But men do it better than women, okay? Because they're more desperate for sexual gratification and validation. Does that make any sense to you? Women, however, are very narcissistic, okay? Now, the developed countries, when they're really attracted to a man, they do show you off, all right? But most of the time, they don't. They don't talk about good, positive things behind your back, yada, yada, yada. You're going to have to test the waters to find the shit out in secret. Like, for example, she walking down the street, and you like talk to a guy and say, hey, I'll give you $20 to ask her what her boyfriend, tell her good things about, you got to find out behind the scenes what she says about you on her job or anywhere else, as a matter of fact. Because I always talk positive about everybody I encounter, okay? So I ain't got to worry about that shit. Men are better complimenters than women. And that's all you really need to know. If you want to be shown off, you're going to have to teach the female, especially in underdeveloped countries, and even the females in the Western, because I've been teaching females all the time. I say, how often do you compliment a man? She's going to say no. She's going to be honest, or she's going to lie. And if you lie, You died. Let's go.
You. So you've met this amazing woman, you've kicked it off, everything seems to be going well. But you've still not met the very important people in her life. Her best friend or friends, her family. You don't know anyone.
I don't care about her friends.
You barely even know where she works. She's very secretive, will not give you information, will say that you are prying a bit too much when you ask questions. I mean, see, if a woman really cares about you, if a woman really wants to be with you, she wants everybody in her circle to know that this is my man.
And then on top of that, if you ask her anything, she'll give it to you. Anytime when a woman gets defensive, why you need to know about that situation? Why you need to see my phone? Why you know where you work at? Why you need to work where I work at? I'm like, Jesus Christ. You already know right then and there she doesn't desire you as much. Now, if you're highly attractive, when you're popular, she'll tell you everything. You know, so it's obvious that a woman will break down her walls for you if she really cares about you. She'll tell you it's spilled all of the beans. She's not going to hide nothing. She may hide the fact that she's been slept with over 50 men, okay? She's going to hide that fact, unless the way you talk to her and coy her, okay? But other than that, okay, if you're highly attractive, I guarantee you this, okay? Listen carefully. I say, I'm looking for a female who has fucked 50 dudes. Say it. And say, I need her to have some sort of positive energy upon what you said, even though that's a negative thing, okay? For a woman to sleep with 50 dudes, I need a female to sleep with 50 dudes, and whoever slept with 50 dudes, I know you're really good in bed, so I want you. So a simp would say, some attractive simp would say, a beta alpha simp would say, I need that in a woman. That woman will tell everything to that dude, right? Okay, so obviously, you know what I'm leading to with this. Yeah, and I just told you. Women don't have a guard up if they're really attracted to you. They don't hide nothing. Let's continue.
So if you don't find yourself in a situation where this woman is happy and willing to show you off, you're in trouble. You're in deep trouble. And no amount of prayers are going to get you out of that one. Chances are there are other people in the running, possibly other people she's dating. And for that matter, she might be cheating on you. And your relationship may not mean much. So I think whatever you do, no matter what you do, if within the first few weeks, months, this woman that you...
Takes about a day. Takes about 1 or 2 days. It doesn't take months or weeks. Okay, guys? Come to watch my videos, okay? Take a day or 2 days. You should get the pussy within a week. That's how fast it is for me. I can get money from you just by testing your woman out with a phone call. So it takes a day to find out if she's really interested, and then the second day you can seal the deal. Now within that 7-day bracket, there's no holds bar, okay? I know guys who basically listen to my advice, beta males, beta alpha males, who basically you still want to simp, and I keep telling guys, take her out to get something to eat. I already seen one guy do this already. Say, hey, okay, we going Dutch, especially if I ain't getting no booty. If you're up front, you'll notice how much she likes you. If you're not up front, don't take her out to get some meat. Yada, yada, yada. Trick her, not tell her things. Because I know I saw some guys do this shit. I'm like, he was about to... This one guy, he had brought his girl to the restaurant, right? They both ate. But before he pushed the button, he said to this female, hey, I'm going to get some booty tonight, right? Okay? And I hope he did tell her we're going to go Dutch if I ain't getting no ass. Because that's how you're supposed to teach. That's how you're supposed to talk to women. You're not going to be like... waiting, I'm not going to pay 50 mils and then you ain't going to get no ass, because that's not a free meal. It's not a free meal, babies. Women think in their minds they're getting a free meal. But no, you have to give up something. I had to drop a lot of females off in my past because they thought they was going to get a free meal from me. I said, no, there's no free meal. There's a trade-off with alphas. It's always a trade-off. Yeah, I expect the ass if I'm paying for something, right? And I know it may sound like some sort of high-class prostitution, but it's really not. Because prostitution it's unbalanced to me. I'm like, sex is an equivalent thing. But a lot of betas and fucking beta male simps and shit will pay for pussy. I think that's an equivalent thing. That's sad. Too many guys are paying for pussy. That's bad. All right? And too many guys are doing too much for women. You're doing too much. All right? Let's continue.
Started dating is not eager to let you meet anybody else in her circle, chances are you're just a booty call or a side cock, and the main guy is actually there. She's cheating on you with some other person. And finally,
what's the last one? Omnipod.
I've been a type 1 diabetic for 6 years. I was diagnosed when I was 52, and I've been using Omnipod for 3 years.
Oh my God.
A woman who lacks attention. I had to go there. Now, there are a lot of women who actually like attention. They love attention.
90% of females in I said the key word. So don't put me in the same bracket with Kevin Samuels. Desire attention. The narcissist is the biggest woman in the world. She is the harlot. She is the scarlet. She's the succubus. She is the Lilith. She's the Jezebel. She desires 10 times more attention than a male. Straight up off the bat. Now, when I hear women talk to me about fucking what a narcissist is, I say, that's you, bitch. You're a narcissist. I'm not a narcissist. To feel good about yourself and to keep showing your body off. To show your body off is a narcissistic, high-level narcissistic trait, bitch. Okay, now, I don't go on the camera all the time showing my waist pack and shit. I don't do that. No, you gotta pay services to get in shape like I do. I don't waste my time doing all that, saying I got pecs and my titty and my ass and shit and shaking. That shit is that millennial shit. That shit's been happening always since history of mankind. Alright, but she's right about all these things, But women usually when they get tired of you, they're gonna look for more attention. It's that simple. You gotta keep them poor. Okay, it depends on where you're at, okay? I don't trust anybody. I trust obedience. That's all I trust. I say, you're a good listener? You're not sensitive, are you? Because I'm a comedian, right? But let's continue on and get off this video, okay?
Crave attention from their significant others or from their partners. And if you're one of those guys who feel like, I finally landed this girl and so I don't need to work hard to keep her anymore, I'm sorry, but you're really mistaken. Because women need constant reassurance. They need words of affirmation. And indeed, you need to know the kind of love language that your partner has so you can give it to her straight. All right?
Well, the thing is that that's the problem too, because most women lie. They'll act like you're giving them a certain amount of validation that they need, but they need more than that. But they're not going to tell you that until later on. That's why you don't give them a chance, okay? If you don't give them a chance, then you won't have to worry about that shit. But if she keeps coming back, and you give her a little bit, you gotta dingle the carrot. She comes, okay? Your validation should be low. You shouldn't need no validation from nobody. Just small things. Men are low maintenance. Repeat after me. Men are low maintenance. Okay. Depending on how the child was raised, it is in their innate ability, even when they haven't been outside. I've seen women who have been raised up by some alphas and they turn out to be the biggest whores. But most of the time they don't. Okay? I said most of the time they don't. Especially when the alphas and the fathers are around. Other than that, let's continue this video. It's a good video.
If she's someone who seeks attention from you, and she's even gone as much as articulate it for you to understand that attention is like number one on her list, as
women are terrible communicators. They're not going to articulate shit. They expect you to be a psychic, and all you guys know about it, and all you women know about it. Because I tell women all the time, you got to be open and very frank with men. If you really want to keep them, you got to tell them exactly what you need. Don't just tell them you be disrespecting me and shit. No, you got it wrong. You got to be constructive about it. You got to be critical about it. If a man tell you your pussy stink, at least he was up front to tell you about that. Damn, man, man told you your pussy stink. You got rib cages on you. Shit. It may seem disrespectful, but it's not. Talk about him, okay? But don't talk about his dick, though. That's a really thing. Don't talk about a man's fucking dick. Because I know some women who got their ass killed for talking about a man's dick. So I say, if it goes by, first of all, if he's a thug and you talk about his dick, he'd probably leave your ass, probably shoot you. Now, a nice guy would just get his feelings hurt without looking for no other female. But if a man tell you your pussy stink, that's a really serious thing. Now, most guys aren't small, okay? Either you're huge, okay, loosey-goosey, laffy-taffy, flappy-jappy, okay, or something else is amiss about his penis. Now, I know a lot of guys in America ain't no fucking Chinese man, okay, but obviously most of the time there's something wrong with the woman's pussy and vajayjay. Alright, so let's continue on and close this out, because this is some crazy shit, though. She's talking alright. As I said before, I got my own videos of what women's to look out for. Check it out.
Fickle or unimportant as it may sound to you, make sure that on your list of things you want to do, things you want to say to her, things you guys want to do together, attention is top priority. Okay? When women say they like attention, or where you find a woman who loves attention, give it to her. Okay? I'm not saying drop everything that you're doing just to give her attention. I'm saying, if that's what she wants, give it to her. Don't overdo it, though, because that could also...
Listen, if you want to know how to give a woman attention, give her very little attention. That's the best. I'm telling you, I teach guys all the time, don't shower her with money. Money does not belong in the hands of women and children. Repeat after me. Money, transference of money, does not belong in the hands of a woman or child. Because once you give them a certain amount, I'm not talking about... I used to give my wife my card and say, go to the store and get some groceries and buy yourself a little snack, okay? Buy yourself whatever. But once you start giving her cars and shit, and you buy a $43,000 car, it gets to her head. She's not going to be able to know how to handle that. And if she's not disciplined enough, she's going to go out and see if she can get something better because of her limited amount of time through her beauty. Once she hits the wall, that's it. I don't deal with women who hit the wall. Especially if I'm not hitting the wall, right? I'm 47, baby. I don't have no time for no hit the wall types. Okay, I gotta see your mother. I gotta see the father, and I want to make sure you're not gonna get fat on me right now, okay? Cause you ain't gonna get no more dick. As I make Pornhub, we gotta do videos, baby. I'm not playing with that lazy shit. Other than that, let's continue with the video.
Be a little creepy. You need to find a really nice balance to be able to do that. So those are the 5 types of women, top of mind, who will cheat on you if you're not careful. Now, let me issue this disclaimer that this does not necessarily represent all women on earth.
That's right.
But you might find a good chunk of them that these would apply to. So just be wise. Open your eyes, observe a little more, listen a little deeper, and, just be on the lookout so you don't get your heart broken, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button and share it with a friend for me.
All right, guys. So I'm out of here. I'm about to go play basketball. It's a nice sunny day today. I'm going to Washington State up here. They play some good basketball up there. I go to the West End sometimes. But usually I get injured because they be playing so rough. I'm saying, oh, Jesus Christ, these kids, I play better than most of them. So I gotta play a different way. Okay? I took off my glasses when I play basketball, yeah, guys. But I hope you like this video, a response video. Anybody who wants me to watch a video and do a response video with my crazy faces and shit. Hey, look at that. I don't like teeth. When I was younger, I had a halitosis and stuff, but I still was pulling chicks and shit. I didn't really like real teeth, because you had to floss. That takes about roughly an hour, and I didn't like to do all that shit. It took half an hour just to do all your teeth, and you get bleeding and all that stuff. So I said, fuck it, I just got my teeth removed. Most of my teeth was good, but I used to have buck teeth, I'm not stupid. No, I'm not stupid, okay? But other than that, that's all I wanted to say, and I hope you like this video. I'll be posting it, okay? And you can check out her link and join her page if you like. And as I said before, I do not look for subscribers. Don't get me motherfucking in trouble, man. I already got Marcus Nas 3 pulled down, and also the motherfucking 5. 3 and 5 is pulled down for unknown reasons, okay? Me being funny, okay? Comical, talk about my opinion. Not trying to be a doctor or some shit, okay? But other than that, I'm out of here. Because I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not. Peter Pan. Stop listening to Kevin Samuels, people. Stop sending me his motherfucking videos. Stop sending me his fucking videos. I'm not gonna sit there and watch his fake, false, therapeutic, unfucking disciplined fucking videos of him giving nothing but critique. He is not a therapist like myself. Alright, so come to me and you'll get some real true therapy shit. You know, you be like, oh, you actually fucking helped me out. And, you know, yeah, Kevin Samuels don't help nobody in his video. Please understand that. He's not a pimp or nor an alpha. He's a high value simp. Alright? And as I said before, you guys don't know what simp means. It means suckers, investing, and mediocre pussy, because you guys don't talk to pimps like I have. I've been talked by pimps. As a matter of fact, I gotta upgrade my motherfucking intro down here. I gotta update my description because for some reason, you know, I keep forgetting to put some important details in there. I've been trained by pimps. Okay, you know, if you haven't been trained by pimps, you should just stop giving advice to guys. Stop giving advice to guys, because you're not an alpha. You're more likely to be a simp. Peace.